Hello. I'm struggling today. I don't really know what I want to talk about. That's the main problem. That's the main thing that we're trying to contend with. Troublesome, troublesome, troublesome. Loads of the comments that I get on my videos are that you guys would be happy to watch me talk about anything, so we're gonna test that today. I'm just gonna talk, and we're gonna see where that ends up. Yesterday, I went to a screening of the film Alien. I've never seen Alien before. It was really very brilliant. This movie is like, what? Nearly 40 years old. And I'm tremendously lucky to have seen it the way it was meant to be seen, the way movies are meant to be seen, on a big screen, in a quiet, dark room. And while I was sat there having the time of my life, thoroughly enjoying this film, I realised just how happy being in that kind of room makes me. I live in London, surrounded by some of the most wonderful movie theatres in the world. One of my favourite movie theatres is the Odeon in Leicester Square, the massive one. Some people don't like it, I think maybe because it's too big and maybe they think the sound's a bit off. I don't know. I love it. I love the design of it. I find the seats tremendously comfortable. But my favourite best ever 100% winning best brilliant thing is I'm usually sat quite far back, and so I'll notice that at a point in the movie the screen is reflecting light off itself and I just have the silhouettes of hundreds of heads all fixed on this giant screen. And to me that's one of the most beautiful images that there is to see. And I know that might sound a bit wank, but there's just something about seeing all of these faces enraptured by this medium that just kind of holds a magic, and it throws my mind right back to when film started and it was this unknown quantity and people would go and see films of trains arriving in stations just for the curiosity of seeing moving image. Jack and I had a really privileged conversation about our favourite alternative screening rooms. A lot of hotels in London, and I'm sure worldwide, have movie theatres within them that you wouldn't know existed. The screening of Jack and Dean of All Trades took place in the W Hotel, which I'd been to on a couple of occasions and never known this room existed. There's one in Bloomsbury that has like armchairs on plinth, so you've got your standard rows and then just like 3 armchairs either side. It's just a place I enjoy relaxing and being. Why I always say that even if I go and see a bad film, I'll never apologise for spending time in a movie theatre. Sometimes I feel like when everything gets a bit too much and I want to run away, that's the place I'll run away to. I remember one time I came home and there was a mild tension in the air. Everyone was stressed with work. I think there had been some cancellations and I was like, I need to sort of make myself scarce. This was like at 10 PM. Most normal people would have just sort of gone to bed. I looked at the movie times and found there was a showing of Rogue One at like 11 and I just went to that. And I make no apologies of going to the cinema and even the traditional theatre by myself. When I was at university in Lincoln, I stayed in Brayford Quays. Shout out to anyone staying in Brayford Quays, which is on the waterfront, and then just a couple of minutes down the road is the Odeon. And there was a film I really wanted to see and no one would come with me. In the end I was like, oh, I guess I'll sort of just stay in then and watch some hang on. I was gonna be spending the night alone anyway, so why not spend the night alone doing the thing that I wanted to do? So I went to the movies alone and I haven't looked back. I'd rather have gone to see the movie in, let's face it, a quiet room where no one is talking to each other, or at least they shouldn't be, than not see it because I couldn't find someone to go with me. There's so much to be said for learning how to enjoy spending time by yourself, and the cinema is a great place to start. This has been a video, probably. Comment below your happy places. Do you go to the cinema alone? I don't know. This has been mildly stressful. Starting the camera rolling without having an idea has been an education. I've never done this before. Usually I've got a script, or at the very least, notes. I went in blind today. I faced a fear. And to reward myself for facing a fear, I think I'll go and see a movie. Good. We've brought everything back together. Synergy, that's lesbian. Thank you for watching. Go find your happy place. Much love and attention.